Have you ever wondered why you've always felt just a little different from everyone else? Like you were made for something more, even if you couldn't explain it? Maybe you've carried that feeling quietly for years, sensing deep down that you were set apart, not broken, not strange, but shaped for a path that doesn't quite match the world around you. You may have asked yourself, why do I feel this way? Why do I stand out even when I'm not trying? And now, more than ever, you're noticing things shifting around you in ways you can't ignore. Without forcing anything, doors seem to be opening. People you never expected to notice you are suddenly paying attention. Opportunities show up without you chasing them. Resources and help come into your life just when you need them. And here's the thing, it's not just luck, and it's not random chance. Something much bigger has been quietly moving in your life, guiding you, setting you up for moments you didn't even see coming. When someone is truly set apart, the signs don't just appear to them alone. They become visible to the world. It's like a light starts shining on you, a light you can't turn off. A light that reveals your presence, your purpose, your path. Maybe you're reading this right now because you needed a reminder that you're not forgotten, that you are remembered, that you are seen, and that even when life feels uncertain, something powerful is at work in your story. You are being prepared for more than you can currently see. Think for a moment about how people respond to you when you enter a room. You don't need to speak loudly or force attention onto yourself. You don't have to control the space or push to be noticed. You simply show up, and something shifts. People glance up, conversations pause, eyes follow. And this isn't because you're flashy or arrogant. It's because there's something about you, something in your presence, that reaches beyond the surface. Even if they can't explain it, people sense it. Some feel comforted, drawn to you, inspired by you. Others might pull away, act cold, or seem uneasy, even though you've done nothing to them. This happens because you carry something real, something many people aren't ready to face. Your light naturally unsettles anything false or inauthentic. Not because you try to, but simply because of who you are. If you look back on your life, you'll see that you've succeeded in ways that don't make sense on paper. Doors opened for you without knocking. Opportunities came when you least expected them. Sometimes help came from strangers, or even from people who didn't like you. To outsiders, it may look like unfair luck. But deep down, you know it's not just luck. Something larger has been working behind the scenes, aligning you with the right moments, the right people, and the right places. You weren't necessarily the most connected, the most visible, or the most qualified, and yet you were the one lifted into those opportunities, while others competed, hustled, and fought for attention. You were positioned exactly where you needed to be, not because you demanded it, but because something beyond you placed you there. What's meant for you doesn't need to be chased. It will find you because it's already yours. And when that happens, it's not about making life easy. It's about making sure your purpose unfolds in undeniable ways. You've probably noticed how people react to you, how some open up instantly, trusting you with their deepest thoughts, treating you like a confidant even if they've just met you. Friends may tell you that you bring peace, that you make them feel calm, understood, or grounded. You have a presence that quiets the noise around others. And yet, on the other side, there are people who seem to dislike you from the start. You haven't wronged them, haven't threatened them, haven't done anything but exist. And still, their energy shifts. They become cold, jealous, defensive, or uneasy. This is because your presence touches parts of them they don't want to face. Your light calls out their hidden fears, insecurities, or unresolved struggles. This is why over time, your circle has gotten smaller. Some friendships couldn't last. Certain rooms now feel uncomfortable. You're not doing too much, and you're not being too much. You're simply carrying something that not everyone is ready to handle. The closer you move toward your purpose, the more the things and people around you will reveal whether they're truly aligned with you. That tension you feel, those sudden shifts in relationships, those unexpected reactions from others, they're all proof that you're holding something powerful inside. Now, think about everything you've survived. The betrayals, the heartbreaks, the disappointments, the losses, the quiet battles no one else ever saw. You faced moments when you honestly wondered if you would make it, when you questioned your worth, your strength, your future. There were nights you cried yourself to sleep, wondering how you would go on. And yet, every single time, you got back up, not just because of your own willpower, though you are strong, but because something bigger was pulling you forward. There is something on your life that couldn't be destroyed by pain, something that couldn't be erased by trauma or disappointment. You're not just surviving, you're being shaped, molded, and refined. Every storm you've walked through has sharpened you, made you stronger, more focused, more ready. Every setback wasn't the end. It was a setup for something greater. You were never meant to stay stuck in the hard places. You were always meant to rise, again and again. And every time you did, it was a sign that your story wasn't finished. You are still here because your purpose is still alive. You've also probably noticed that you have an inner knowing, a quiet sense, a deep intuition that guides you even when you're not fully paying attention. You feel when something's about to change. You sense when something isn't right. You get gentle warnings before storms hit, even if you can't explain how you know. Maybe at the time you doubt yourself, but again and again, your instincts have proven true. This deep connection, this inner guide, is one of the strongest signs that you are aligned with something far beyond ordinary logic. So if you've ever sat wondering why you feel so different, why you experience life the way you do, why you stir such strong reactions in others, why you keep walking through situations that should have crushed you, why you succeed in ways that don't always make sense, and why you just know certain things without clear proof, understand this. It's not random. You are here for a reason. You are carrying something rare and meaningful. You are not here by accident, and you are not just here to survive. You are here to live with purpose, to bring light where it's needed, to carry truths that others need, but may not know how to face yet. Even when life feels heavy, confusing, or overwhelming, you are being shaped, guided, and prepared for more than you can yet see. You are not forgotten. You are not lost. Your journey isn't over. There is still so much ahead of you, and there are beautiful things waiting that you haven't even imagined yet. Keep walking. Keep trusting. Keep allowing this journey to shape you. You were never meant to walk this path by mistake. You are here because you were always meant to carry something the world needs. And the story of your life is still unfolding, step by step, moment by moment, towards something extraordinary. Before life turns chaotic, there's often a quiet moment of clarity inside you, a feeling or sense that something important is guiding you. It doesn't come with loud signs or dramatic events. It comes gently, softly, like a calm whisper deep in your heart. It's the kind of guidance that goes against what most people might tell you or what common logic says. But you've learned to trust it because again and again, it has proven itself to be right. You don't need other people to approve or confirm what you feel, because deep inside, you already know. You don't need loud instructions or someone to push you, because this guidance never comes through force. It comes through peace. It's the soft, steady nudge that leads you away from situations that would hurt you, away from people who would drain you, away from paths that would waste your time. Even when you doubt yourself, even when you hesitate and wonder if you're making the right choice, that gentle voice is there, guiding you and confirming that you're still on the right path. This is the kind of favor that's not loud or flashy or obvious to others, but it's real, and it's always perfectly timed. If you felt like you're under constant attack, like life keeps throwing obstacles, delays, or distractions at you over and over, like you're constantly dealing with invisible pressure that won't let up, you're not just imagining things. That heavy feeling, that ongoing battle you keep facing, isn't a sign that you're failing. It's a sign that you have a purpose. You are carrying something important, something meaningful, something powerful. And because of that, the resistance around you gets stronger when you get closer to something good. Have you noticed that when you're on the edge of a big breakthrough, the problems seem to multiply? Suddenly, things go wrong. People distract you. Opposition comes out of nowhere. That's not just bad luck. That's a sign you're getting close to something major. Nothing tries to block someone who's standing still. But when you're moving forward, when you're carrying something that matters, that's when the resistance shows up. You are not being attacked because you're weak. You're being attacked because you are strong and because you're dangerous to anything that wants to hold you back. So when you feel like quitting, when you feel tired and worn down, remind yourself, the pressure you feel is not a signal to give up. It's a signal that you're on the right track. The fight is real, but so is your strength. You are not made to crumble under pressure. You were made to rise, to battle, and to win. Maybe you've noticed something else too. You're being lifted up in ways that don't follow the usual rules. You're not pretending. You're not playing the games people play to gain attention or approval. You're not manipulating situations or faking who you are to win favor. And yet, somehow, your name keeps coming up. People are speaking well of you even when you're not there. Doors are opening that you didn't even know existed. Opportunities are finding you, even though you weren't chasing them. And the people watching from the outside, especially those who have been playing politics or chasing clout, they can't figure out how this is happening for you. But the truth is, it's not about clever strategy or connections. It's about something much bigger. Your progress isn't tied to human systems or human permission. When the right time comes, no one can stop what's meant for you. This kind of favor speeds up things others wait years to achieve. It takes the people who were overlooked and places them in front. That's why your path has felt so unusual, so unpredictable, so outside the normal systems. You're not advancing because you're following a system. You're advancing because you've been marked for something higher. And this isn't about feeding your ego or making you feel superior. It's about something much greater, something meaningful, something with purpose. Deep inside, you probably also feel a constant tug, a pull that tells you to stay separate from the things everyone else is chasing. While you see others rushing toward fame, following trends, and doing whatever it takes to stay in the spotlight, you can't force yourself to want those things. You can't fake excitement about what they're excited about. Fame doesn't move you. Approval doesn't fill you up. You feel out of place in rooms where people care more about appearances and performances than about real purpose. And yes, sometimes that can feel lonely. You might wonder why you can't just blend in like everyone else. But somewhere deep inside, you know that this is intentional. That discomfort you feel isn't because you're being left behind or rejected. It's because you're being guided somewhere else, somewhere better. You're being set apart, protected, preserved for something more. You weren't made to go viral or chase fleeting attention. You were made to carry a lasting vision, something that requires care, patience, and depth. While the crowd dances to whatever is loudest at the moment, you are learning to move quietly, to listen to the small whispers inside you, to stay in alignment with what matters most. And this season you're in, this time of hiddenness, this feeling of delay, this sense that no one is noticing you, it's not punishment. It's protection. It's preparation. Because when the time comes, when the moment arrives, it won't just be a quick opportunity or a temporary rise. It will be something lasting, something that changes everything. You won't be recognized for blending in or following the crowd. You'll be recognized for standing apart, for carrying something real and meaningful, not for applause, not for attention, but because your purpose demanded it. If this message speaks to you, let it remind you of what you already know deep down. You are here for a reason. You have been walking a path that matters, even when it feels lonely, even when it feels unclear, even when you wonder if you're doing the right thing. Your journey doesn't look like anyone else's because it was never meant to. Trust the timing. Keep listening to the quiet truth inside you. Keep walking, even when it's hard, even when no one else sees what you see. You are not walking this path alone. Even if you felt isolated, you are not truly alone. There are others on similar journeys, others who understand, others who are guided by the same deep pull. Together, you form a quiet, powerful community of people who care more about meaning than noise, more about purpose than performance. You are part of something bigger, something important. Keep going. Keep trusting. You are exactly where you need to be. And in time, we'll see it too.